Hey everyone, happy holidays! Thanks so much for tuning into my monthly forecast for December 2022. I hope you had a really good year up until this point and an exceptional month during this wonderful holiday season. Okay? Don't I sound like something off of TV? Whatever. Anyways, you know what? There's another year right around the corner. So if this year wasn't so hot for you, you can always try again in just like 31 days, more or less. Anyways, I would like to thank all my supporters and subscribers and all of you people who have stuck with me all this time. Some of you have been with me since the very beginning. And I truly appreciate everything that you do, okay, to help my channel grow. I just want to thank you, and hope that you continue to stick with me into the new year, all of next year and beyond, okay? So for everyone, again, happy holidays. Have a wonderful, wonderful month. Now for your forecast. Happy birthday, Capricorn. Happy birthday to everyone born at the end of this month. And happy holidays. So, right now, though, planets are in the sign before you, Sagittarius. The Sun, Mercury, and Venus, okay, are all in your 12th house, getting ready to move into your first house, okay? So this actually started like last month, okay? Venus is in Sagittarius in your 12th house, okay, up until the 9th, then it moves into your sign. Mercury, is in Sagittarius up until the 6th, then it moves into your sign. The same thing with the Sun. The Sun is in Sagittarius up until the 21st, then moves into Capricorn, and there is a new moon in Capricorn on the 23rd. Okay, so all of these things are happening like about, the first 2 weeks of December. After that, there's planets moving into your sign. So you still really be out there. I mean, just because they're in your 12th house of hidden matters or your downtime, kind of, it's usually a time when you spend, time by yourself, doing things that only you can do by yourself. You don't need other people with you to do them, like read a book or watch movies or something or other. This is also the house of secrets and confidences. It's the house of charity, the house of self-undoing, okay? That's what they call the 12th house. This is the house of overthinking and whatever. The house of the subconscious mind, okay, and your dreams and whatever. But this is the way you can drive yourself crazy, even. But you don't really have anything like that going on here. Right now you just have those planets. There is a full moon in the sign of Gemini in your 6th house where you have Gemini, okay? The planet Mars has been in Gemini for a couple months and will remain here up until March. So it is also in retrograde motion, but the thing, you got Mars and a full moon at the same time, more or less, okay? In your 6th house of the workplace, your co-workers, the kind of work that you do, actually the very physical place, dwelling, wherever it is that you work. There could have been like a test of wills, more or less, going on there with someone that you work with. It could be a co-worker, could be a boss, or the company itself. If you do work for someone else, if you're self-employed, this could be a client that is really overbearing and just pushing you, trying to push you around, and vice versa. You're having to stand up for yourself, and even if you are, you do work for someone else, same thing. You're having to stand up for yourself, at work. So something could come out around that full moon of the 7th, okay? Full moon in Gemini at work. Somebody could like blow up. You know, it might be you. I really don't think it is. I think it's either a coworker or something could just like come out at that time, because you have all these planets in your 12th house of secrets. So there's something going on behind the scenes. You could even have been doing a little bit of investigating into, like I said, a coworker, a boss at the company you work for even. Okay, if it's not work related, the 6th house is also the house of service. And what I mean by service is someone needs your help in some way or other. So they approach you and ask you for a favor, and in return offer to do something for you, you know, so you both benefit from the arrangement, okay? So it could be something like that. You know, having Mars here means that possibly this person overstepped their bounds. If you have any kind of arrangement like that with anyone, it doesn't have to be family. It could be family, but it could be just anyone. It could be with a coworker or a neighbor or a relative. You know, it could be anything. But they could really be getting their money's worth, let's put it that way. And really, you know, getting a lot of, or trying to get an awful lot of work out of you. So, something like that. You know, full moons are there to bring things to the surface and get them out in the open so they can be dealt with. So that's what will more than likely happen here, is if it's at work or if it's with another person. 6th house is also the house of health. With Mars here, I'd have to say you've been having a little bit more energy than you normally do, and maybe have taken up some kind of physical exercise if you haven't already had something like this going on. So I really can't see anything happening with a full moon that would be bad, you know, except maybe pulling a muscle, overdoing it, overexerting yourself in some way. Okay, so all these planets are in your 1st house, okay? I always tell people about Venus. When Venus is in your sign, in your 1st house or your 10th house, milk it for all you can, okay? Because people find you far more appealing at this time than at any other time, okay? They're more willing to do things for you if you need help in any way. It's a good time to ask for help. It's also a good time to approach someone who is normally uncooperative, you know, or hard to talk to, hard to get along with, whatever, yeah, because they for some reason will cut you some slack or something, or they'll be a lot nicer towards you than they normally are, okay? It's also a time where, you know, people compliment you a lot, you know, on your appearance, your personality even. You know, they want to do nice things for you, though. They want to take you out for your birthday, or just get together with you, or, you know, this is a time where people give you gifts and stuff. But this new moon here is your new year. This begins on your new year, on the 23rd. Okay, so it's a new beginning. Whatever you do at this time, even if it's just a thought that you have, you know, stay with it, because it's something to like strive for like the rest of the year. Okay, so Neptune in Pisces in your 3rd house turns direct on the 3rd, and Jupiter is back in Pisces just briefly. So both of these planets, Jupiter and Neptune, are in your 3rd house of short distance travel and communications. These two planets together, I've already mentioned previously, if you've listened to some of my other videos, that it brings out the guru in people. You may have been reading or even writing something that's very esoteric, or could be conscious raising in some way or other. 3rd house is communications and the written words. It's also local travel, like short distance travel or overnight or weekend travel. This is a house as far as communications go. Of regular postal mail, you could actually receive something at this time, a package of some kind maybe. I don't think it's necessarily a letter. It could be a package. Could be a gift, you know, could be Christmas or holiday or a birthday gift, but it could have been something that somebody has been wanting to give you all along. Okay, so then Jupiter moves back into Aries on the 20th and will finish its course there into next year, and then it will move into Taurus in May. Okay, and your 5th house. So we'll get to that then, but for now, you're going to have Jupiter back where it was. If you were already starting something in your home life, it's moving into your 4th house again. Your home life, where you physically live, your home or apartment or wherever it is that you live, the people you live with, your family, your personal life. So Jupiter's back here again. So if you were in the middle of expanding in some way or other, or wanting to expand, or you know, you started some kind of project and then you stopped for whatever reason, I think when Jupiter moves back here, you'll get to finish it. Okay, so the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign. And the moon is in Capricorn on the 23rd and 24th. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Cancer, and those dates are the 9th, 10th, and 11th. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, any kind of speculation or gambling, and anything to do with children is the 4th, 5th, 6th, 19th, 20th, and 31st. The best time for money is the 11th, 12th, 13th, 25th, 26th. The best time for your career is the 16th, 17th, and 18th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 14th, 15th, 16th, 27th, 28th, and 29th. So, once again, happy birthday. Enjoy the holidays. And don't forget to check out my weekly forecasts. Okay, I'll see you later. Goodbye.